Ain't no way you thought saying what you said was gonna be okay.
I'm not attracted to no women over 35 years old.
You're not?
No.
Well, honey, I know you are attracted to me, honey.
But then y'all standards are too high. Y'all too emotional. Y'all are damaged good from past relationships.
It's the nerve for me.
Years old.
Hey, Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy. Okay, first of all,
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Do something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all pay. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming.
You are attracted to me, honey.
But then y'all standards are too high. Y'all too emotional. Y'all are damaged good from past relationships.
It's the nerve for me to sit there and say that you will not date women over 35 because their standards are too high and they are damaged.
I'm not attracted to no women over 35 years old.
You're not?
No.
Well, honey, I know you are attracted to me, honey.
But then y'all standards are too high. Y'all too emotional. Y'all are damaged good from past relationships.
Damaged.
Nene, you could just look at her. She looks polished. She looks well kept. Like she takes good care of herself. And then you have Trick Daddy, who's there too. I'm mad that it almost feels like she was auditioning for Trick Daddy.
Right.
He says he doesn't find women over 35 attractive, and she's like, well, honey, I know you find me attractive. He's calling women damaged goods, and you're like, not me. I'm not damaged goods. Girl, who cares what that man thinks?
Right.
You don't have to be
Not
every
with that
man's type.
face.
To me, honestly, one of the best things in the world as a woman is a man who you don't want, who says you're not his type.
Right.
Good. Woo! Then you'll stay out of my face.
Even better.
I feel like there's some men that do this on purpose, where they try to insult a woman to her face to see how she'll react. He's talking about women over 35, knowing she's over 35. He just wants to see how she'll react, and she fell for it. I'm not damaged goods. I'm attractive. They'll tell a woman with her eyebrow and her nose pierced they don't like piercings. They do this on purpose. So you'll say, well, I can take these piercings out. Oh, I don't have to wear all this makeup. My body is natural. Like, they want you to start tap dancing. They want you to start auditioning. And sometimes it's the raggediest men who you would never give a chance to in the first place that you're explaining yourself to. Don't explain nothing to him. When they know they don't have a chance with you, they'll try to insult you. Sometimes when a man thinks that you're up here, he'll try to knock you down a couple pegs.
Did Trick Daddy really say that he don't date women over 35 because they're damaged goods? He said too many women over 35 are hurt by their exes. When he admitted on Love and Hip Hop Miami that he hurt his ex-wife. Men who call women damaged goods are damaged goods themselves. They don't even consider women as human beings because they're not human themselves. The reason why Gen X and Boomer men don't want to date women over 35 is because they know they're the ones that cause these women to be damaged. And now that they see that a lot of us are healing and going to therapy from the damage that they cause, they rather go and date and get in a relationship with women from another generation so they can pretty much damage them too. And the funny thing is, a lot of millennials and Gen Zers are already dating men just like them because those are their sons. And their sons are just like them, damaged.
I'm not attracted to no women over 35 years old.
Thank you.
Y'all standards are too high.
What he means is she's no longer tolerating the bare minimum. By the time a woman is 35, she's lived, learned, and probably healed from several mistakes. She knows what she wants, and she's no longer impressed by potential or sweet talk. That's not a bad thing. It's called growth. Men who are intimidated by women with standards usually prefer someone they can manipulate, control, or impress easily. A healed woman is going to ask, can you lead with integrity? Are you emotionally mature? Are you healed, healthy, and consistent?
Y'all too emotional. Y'all are damaged good from past relationships.
This is deeply misogynistic language. People aren't products, and experiencing heartbreak and trauma doesn't make someone damaged. It means they're human. Women over the age of 35 are resilient, self-aware, and emotionally intelligent. Most have survived things that would have broken others. Ironically, men avoid healing and reflection, then turn around and call women damaged, when all we're doing is actually the inner work and setting boundaries. This isn't about age, it's about control, and it sounds like he prefers a woman who hadn't learned to say no to poor treatment. The problem isn't that women over the age of 35 are damaged. The problem is that they've learned not to settle for men who make comments like this.
You know what? It's way too much going on, Trick Daddy, for you to be out here making crazy statements. Here's the thing. It's nothing wrong with you liking younger women. Cool. No problem. That's not an issue. But to say that women over 35 are all washed up, that statement could have been left out. You could have just said you like younger women. That's it. But to sit and call women that's over 35 all washed up, if they're all washed up, you're 51 with lupus. What are you? If they're washed up, what are you? If we're washed up, what are you? My thing is, have your preference, but you don't have to say anything negative about the people you don't like. The people that are not in your preference, you do not have to belittle them and say they're all washed up, because if they're all washed up, what does that make you? Okay, good day.
Trick Daddy, you lucky a woman even talking to your ass. And I don't even like to be mean, because he suffers from like a chronic condition or some type of like immune disorder that has drastically changed his face. And even so, then you're still not humble. Like, the most worst thing that can happen to you, which is your appearance, has happened, and you still out here acting like you just got it all. Like, you out here acting like you got privilege like that. You're not that nigga you was in 1998. You are an old man that needs to settle down and take what you can damn near get. You lucky a woman would even want to wake up next to you in the morning. I know that sounds so mean, but for you to just sit here and get on a platform and just box millions of women over 35, that's like insane. The audacity, that'll really just show you a lot of men just don't mature with age. And you just still bitter, and you still just, whatever happens to you, I don't know why you just got this like mentality where it's like maybe women over 35 just ain't playing with you. Maybe you got to go to the young girls because they don't know better. They only want you for your money. Then women don't care about you going to the doctor. The women don't care about you, your mental health, your physical health, what's going on inside of you and stuff like that. They don't care. They want a check. They don't care about you genuinely. And the fact that you still cannot comprehend that, you gotta know that no woman under 35 is with you because she likes you. She's with you for your money. And I don't even know if you even have that, to be honest. You lucky a woman even talking to you. You are too old to be getting on a platform to bash a bunch of women. And then the host is over 35 herself. That's offensive as fuck. And you don't have no regard for nobody else's feelings. I mean, I guess that's your preference. I understand that. I know you're going to be like, oh, that's his preference. You right. But when you look the way you look, that don't make any sense. That's like driving a raggedy-ass Toyota with one wheel and saying, I can't stand Rolls Royces. I can't stand Bentleys. Them cars ugly as fuck. Bitch, you barely even have a running car. It be the audacity. Humble yourself before it gets worse. You literally not even, you need to get some help. Where is his caregiver? I'm in the medical field. Something's wrong. That man can barely even breathe properly. He needs his medication. That's it.
I am counting down the minutes until I turn 36. I'm 32. I can't wait until I turn 36 because that means that Trick Daddy won't want me. Because what would make a man that looks like fucking melted plastic, looks like, did y'all see the outfit that he was wearing? He looks like melted fucking plastic on a piece of hot shit. That's what's gonna have standards to tell people and to tell women that he doesn't like anybody over 35. I cannot wait. Time, hurry up. Get me to 36. Please get me to 36. If Trick Daddy and every man that looks like Trick Daddy, talks like Trick Daddy, acts like Trick Daddy, is literally having that mindset, I cannot wait to be 36. Please. You promise? You promise that when I turn fucking 36, you're not gonna want me. You swear. You cross your fingers. You swear to die that at 36, you're not gonna want me anymore. Please. Make it a guarantee. Make it a fucking promise, please. Like, what? And what I find so funny is that men will go out of their way to take someone like Vivica Fox or like Lisa Ray and take like the pictures that they looked when they were like 20 and compare them to how they look now. Let's take a picture of fucking Trick Daddy when he first came out in comparison to now. Like, that motherfucker didn't hit the wall. That motherfucker hit the concrete. Okay, that motherfucker hit the concrete from 14,000 fucking feet in the air. What are we talking about? You don't like women over 35. Like, what? I don't even think at this point you even have the right to like women at all. Like, what? Men will go so far to protect their ego and to protect their pride to just say boastfully that they have all these standards so that way they can avoid the fact that, like, dude, no one even wants you for you to even have this standard. Like, it's never gonna be a problem for Trick Daddy for women over 35 to want him. Just as much as it's not gonna be a problem for him to be rejecting women that are under fucking 35. Like, neither one are going to be an issue for him. I highly doubt on the list of problems that Trick Daddy has, the problems list that's just as long as his medication fucking list, because he's obviously old as hell and sick. Okay? As long as his problems list, I highly doubt one of the problems on that list is him being overwhelmed by women under 35 that want to deal with him. I highly doubt Trick Daddy is waking up being like, oh my God, these women under 35, they just won't leave me alone. Like, I'm tired of rejecting these women. Be so fucking for real. Men rather lie to themselves and tell themselves that and try to make it seem as if they're burdened by having to constantly reject the women that they choose to be preference than to just be honest with themselves and say, bruh, that's never going to be a problem for you. You're never going to have to worry about women over 35 wanting you when the women under 35 don't even fucking want you. What are we even talking about right now? Like, you look in the mirror every fucking day, okay? You literally look like fucking burnt, melted plastic. Let's be so for real. All right, the downfall in looks in age was significant in Trick Daddy. And it's always these old ass farted out fucking men, him, Slim Thug. Like, what the fuck? These old, farted out, washed out men getting angry and upset internally because they don't have the pull that they used to have when they were younger. And so now they want to try to make it seem as if they have options, because that's men's favorite fucking thing. Men's favorite fucking thing is to say what they won't do. You're not going to get an option to not fucking do it. So why are you sitting here telling people what you will not do, what you will not tolerate? I don't want to deal with no woman like Meg the Stallion. She's a 304. She got too many bodies. Nigga, you'll never have the chance to reject Meg the Stallion. You'll be waiting in her DMs along with fucking 6,000 other men that are waiting for a reply. That's never going to be an issue for you. They so badly want to feed themselves these fucking delusions on who they have the option to reject, and it's like, it's impossible. It's never going to happen. I promise you, the women who are under 35, time can't go by fast enough until the time can come that you don't want us. Please. I am so ready. I'm so ready to be 36 years old. It means Trick Daddy won't want me. Sign me up. And then don't get me started on Nene Leakes' ass. This is the reason why men can look like fucking Trick Daddy and then say what they have to say come out of their mouths and not realize how delusional they sound. Because you have women like Nene over here like, well, I look good and I'm over 35. I'm not damaged. What are you talking about? Like, girl, you're over here trying to get validation from fucking Trick Daddy. You're over here trying to get validation from a man that you look way better than, that you've accomplished more than. And this is the reason why men that look like him think that they're actually saying something. Because behind their mindset, there's always a woman out there that's like, no, I don't want to be looked at as damaged. I don't want to be picked over because I'm over 35. I don't want that to happen. And it's like, bruh, it's Trick Daddy. Y'all can't be that desperate. Y'all can't want male validation so bad that you're over here trying to prove Trick Daddy wrong, all because he's a man. All because you want approval and validation that fucking bad. I promise you, getting validation from any man, specifically a man that looks like Trick Daddy, that is Trick Daddy, I promise you, it's not going to get you any further in life if you get validation from him. I can guarantee you. It's not ever. But it's always going to be a woman feeding these men's delusion because they always want to fit in the fucking mold of what men say it is that they want, which is the reason why men are always going to say it, because it's always going to be a woman that actually cares what they think. There's always going to be a woman that's trying to beat the allegations from what men are saying. I'm modest. I'm not a 304. There's a bitch turning 18 every day. I gotta make sure I look young to be in competition with young people. I'm not damaged. I only have a body count of 1. I've only had 1 whole relationship. It's always gonna be a bitch trying to make sure that she don't fit the mold of what men view as negative. So of course they feel comfortable saying this shit. They got women co-signing on it. And it's like, come on, Nene. Come on. For your clapback game to be as strong as it is towards women, you're gonna fold for Trick fucking Daddy? Her mouth be going crazy hard at women when it comes to the clapback. And you couldn't clap back at Trick Daddy? You're over here trying to prove your worth to him of all people? Like, the same man that you should be referring your surgeon to, your cosmetic surgeon to, you're over here trying to get validation from the very same man that you should be helping get cosmetic surgery. Make it fucking make sense. Like, I really need us to do better as women and quit listening to what these men's standards are. Quit giving a fuck about if you meet their standard, okay? The standard doesn't exist. They're only just saying it because they want to see how desperate you are to see if you're going to try to fit it or not.
Trick Daddy, you are the damaged good. You sitting in that chair, look like you melting inside of it. It look like you are decompressed. I wouldn't even let you touch me with a 10-foot pole. You have the nerve talking about some women over the age of 35 are damaged good. Their standards are too high. This is what happened when men ain't got nothing left but the audacity, okay? You had the audacity to say that you don't want no 35-year-old. Listen, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but they don't want you either. And listen, I'm 29 years old, okay? And I'm speaking on behalf of all the 29 years old. We don't want your ass either. Matter of fact, I think I can speak for all women when I say we don't want you at all, okay? Who's getting in line to date Trick Daddy, okay? You are washed up. Trick Daddy, you could trick or treat your ass up out of here. You took a look at yourself in the mirror to see what you look like, and then you had the nerve to say that women are damaged good. Then what the hell is you? Actually, I can't wait till I'm 35 years old so I can be marked safe from Trick Daddy. Talking about women's standards are too high. Listen, okay, my standards will be on the moon if that means that it will keep me away from you.
Trick Daddy out here talking like he can't date women his age. Sir, you should be lucky anybody is willing to look at you without flinching. Now, Trick Daddy say he can't date women his age because they got too much baggage. Now, let's be real, y'all. Let's be honest. We know that's not the reason. Trick Daddy out here dating young girls because he looks like the burnt end of a cigarette that you forgot and left it burning in the ashtray. He looks like a loaf of bread you left in the toaster until it started a whole house fire. Trick Daddy looked like he been having a permanent beef with skincare since 1997. My man looked like the human version of expired milk. Bumpy, sour, and sitting out for too long. If regret had a face, it would be Trick Daddy at 9 in the morning. See, none of that what Trick Daddy said was ever about women having baggage. He needs somebody young enough that doesn't realize he's a project, not a prize. It's always the dudes that need a chambermaid, a wet nurse, and an oil change, talking about they want a young girl. Young ladies, listen to Auntie. Don't let them fool you. In a few years, you won't even be his girlfriend. You're going to be his home health aide. That's not dating, baby. That is elder care. So let's stop the cap trick. You ain't avoiding baggage, beloved. You are the baggage.
Oh no, I'm devastated.
What's up, y'all? I get my hair done today. Don't judge me. I'm in here watching this fucking ELIXIR and Trick Daddy interview, and it just made me cry. I was just like in here emotional, like he was being very vulnerable and just letting us know like about his life and just like how he want to live the rest of his life. Like he don't want to be on medication because he has lupus. And like, check this out.
Really, when you look like everything is under control, you look great.
I mean, I feel, you know, and I tell people one for bad luck, you will have none. Because everything you think was good luck was a blessing. And then, you know, and I've always believed that God take away your blessings if you don't utilize them and use them on the right people and at the right times. I wake up every morning because I like living.
Yes.
And I find something to do every day because I hate being bored. Right. And I talk a lot because I love my voice. Yeah. I want to still be able to talk, still be able to walk, still be able to see. What's my age that like I can't read it. Like you look at my phone, I got my letters bigger than the mother. But that's what age I But
OG.
I want to live the rest of my life medication free. I don't want to live like that.
So, I mean, I don't know that much about lupus. Like you said, I do know that some other, public figures have it, like Tony Braxton and Cannon and stuff like that. So, do you ever have a flare where you have to go to the hospital? Because I think I used to hear they talk.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, in according to what kind you got.
Okay.
You get aches in the middle of your bone. You ever feel something in the middle of your bone, what you want to go stretch it, but it's inside of you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
I might get a cramp or a shoulder ache, but like I feel like I broke something, like somebody beat me with a bat right before I went to sleep.
Oh my God.
And now I've been for the last 10 years.
Poor Trick.
And God knows with sleep apnea.
You gotta protect Trick at all costs, y'all.
Being afraid
mama.
of not waking up.
Wow. Yeah.
So I'm afraid to go to sleep.
Yeah.
So I don't get sleep. Sleep get me now.
That's
but other than that, man, I'm highly blessed. I'm highly blessed.
Well, you look great. You look great. You mentioned earlier about your wedding being shot up. Everybody.
Y'all, so it appears that we just lost one, and us older girls, we are down bad right now, okay? We lost one of our true high value potential men, all right? And Trick Daddy with his ashy trout mouth, bobblehead, ugly faced, bloated stomach, high cholesterol having ass, took himself down to the ELIXIR podcast, where he sat down and explained to her why he does not date and prefer women over the age of 35. We know this is a constant conversation that men like to have because they themselves are delusional and they center themselves in everything, in every situation and scenario. So they really believe and think that we give a flying fuck about what they're telling us about what they don't like when it comes in regards to us, okay? When I'm telling you how self-absorbed, the audacity of this man in particular to sit his bad-built ass on that podcast and tell us that women over the age of 35, their standards are just too high. Trick said, you see the way I'm fucking looking? I ain't got it. Because that's all I read that as. Same as with Slim Thug when he was sitting in that car and he was sizing up his pockets to the pockets of Megan Thee Stallion and her NBA basketball player, talking about she got him a $300,000 watch and I can't return that favor. Nobody was asking you to. She wasn't asking you, telling us that you like acts of service. I bet you do, sir, because you ain't got it. Okay? So that's all I heard out of Trick mouth too. Trick said your standards are too high, meaning I can't get away with running the same play and the same game on you that I can with a 20-something, okay? With someone who is living within my means to, do something with. He wants to feel like the top dog. He wants to feel like you are impressed by the things that he do for you, by the crumbs that he will be willing to give to you. And if you are over the age of 35, you do not fit that description, because he knows he has nothing to offer for you. He then followed that up talking about, you know, something I hear these delusional men talk about often, and that's how women carry baggage, as if we don't have to hear about that high school sweetheart of yours that broke your heart in the 10th grade, and you use that as the precursor to treat every other woman you run across in life like absolute trash. You vowed that you was going to run game and cheat on every woman after that one original heartbreak. As if y'all are not riddled yourself with childhood trauma, daddy and mommy issues that you refuse to heal, and so you take that out on the unsuspecting women in your life that you subject to the trauma that is you. But if you say so, we carry a lot of baggage. You got it. But y'all know what really pissed me off in that whole entire interview, because what Trick Daddy got to say out his mouth, I really don't care. What pissed me off, what had me in that whole interview, was when Trick said, I don't date women over the age of 35 because y'all standards too high. I'm not attracted to them. Right? And I think attraction was the wrong word to say. You don't date them because they standards is too high for you. Period, point blank. It ain't got shit to do with attraction. You just can't get over on them. But anyways, when Trick said that out his mouth, and here go Nene bobblehead ass self, okay? Nene gonna sit there and say, well, I know you attracted to me, honey. Bitch, you couldn't help but to be a pick-me. You could not help but to pluck yourself out of the group that he was talking about and, you know, single yourself out as not one of those. I'm not one of those that he was talking about you too. He would not touch you with a 10-foot pole. He was talking about you too, Nene. Attraction ain't got shit to do with it. Like I said, he was talking about you too. You too much for that man to handle. He don't want you. He don't like you. That had me gag. Like, damn. While he's sitting here talking about women, here you go talking about not me. Not me. Y'all, that had me. That had me. Not at her big age. Not at your big age, Nene. But anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I'm pretty sure we on the same page here, but drop down in the comment section and let me know y'all thoughts.
Trick Daddy, ain't no way you thought saying what you said was gonna be okay.
I'm not attracted to no women over 35 years old.
You're not?
No.
Well, honey, I know you are attracted to me, honey.
But y'all standards are too high. Y'all are too emotional. Y'all are damaged good from past relationships.
It's the nerve for me to sit there and say that you will not date women over 35 because their standards are too high and they are damaged. Look, I'm not even trying to go to hell. I'm not even trying to go low. But Trick, come on. Trick, you have to date women that are used to shrinking themselves just to make you feel good and so that they can protect your fragile little ego, baby. And to say that women over 35 are damaged. Now, I give you some of them, or however, you know those women will hold you accountable. But instead of being ready to face the truth about yourself, you want to sit there and project that on women over 35. Trick, I'm sure I speak for many of them when I say, ain't none of them out there looking for you, baby. And the young girls that you are running around with only want you because your name hold a little weight. Let's not get it twisted.
One or two other women, right? I'm not attracted to no women over 35 years old.
Hey, Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy. Okay, first of all, I don't like to come for people's looks, okay? But this is something that, first of all, okay, how old do you want those girls to be? Because, sir, you're pushing about 60. And plus, I'm sorry. I cannot take advice about something like this from a man that look like that. And let me tell you one thing, because women who date older men, there are a few things they're looking for in this relationship, because clearly they're not dating them for their looks, right? As someone who used to date older men from experience, I don't date you for your looks, clearly, right? And I'm pretty sure if some girl younger than 35, and even a little bit older than 35, end up dating Trick Daddy, it's clearly not for his looks, because the looks have never been there. It's not there, it has never been there. I have watched Trick Daddy's music videos, and that's only recently when I used to watch like Love and Hip Hop, because I know who he was until Love and Hip Hop, whatever show, one of those shows that he's on. I watched his music video even when he was younger. The looks was never there. So I'm not exactly sure who he's dating, because a lot of men like to say, oh, you know, when a woman reach this age and that age, she done hit the walls. Oh, I'm not going to date her because she how do you call this? She's not of high value anymore. All these things that those passport bros and those iPod bros say. But my thing is, a lot of the time it's because you cannot control the woman. One, she's making her own money. So she's bringing something to the table, probably a lot more than you. We don't know, right? And then two, you cannot tell them what to do. You cannot manipulate them. So when you say you don't want to date a woman who is over 35, it's because you're looking for somebody that you can manipulate. And at the end of the day, look at Karuchi and her man. I feel like Karuchi is a scammer, well, allegedly, okay? She sees something and she hopped right on it. And in my opinion, she's not dating this man for his looks, clearly. And she's also not dating him for whatever he can offer her in the bedroom, because apparently he cannot even hold his own bladder, allegedly. So I think she done hit the jackpot and she decided, okay, well, you know. But my thing is, young girls are not checking for older men just to say, oh, I have an old man. They're not checking for you for that. And as much as you can think the young girl that you're with, that's in your arms, is in love with you for you, if the money and if whatever you have was not there, she wouldn't be there. All I'm saying. And Trick Daddy, with your face, sir, I don't see any young girl who's going to simply date you for your looks. You're no Jay-Z. Clearly Jay-Z also has no room to talk. But even Jay-Z, at his level of fame and accolades and all the stuff that he has, he still cheated on Beyonce, even though Beyonce is beautiful. Men don't care about that. They are who they are. A blind man cheat. A man in a wheelchair cheat. So my thing is, sometimes you just have to pick your poison. But I'm not about to listen to no man with Trick Daddy face tell me when you reach 35, you done hit the walls. No, so your wallet done hit the walls and change fell out. The words of Shira 7. Anyways, Trick Daddy, please have several seats. Have several seats. All those boils in your face, whatever you got going on, sir. Like I said, I'm not here to talk about people's looks, what's going on with you, health, you know, with your health or whatever the situation may be. But when you say some crazy stuff like this, I'm sorry, all bets are off. All bets are off, because you had to go and pick a woman so she can be the topic of your conversation. And the fact that, anyways, talk to y'all later. Bye. Check out my... Hey guys, I'm Jenny and this is Shameless Plug. So I want to tell you guys about my Crown of Success manifestation book with easy, simple rituals and spells to manifest a life of abundance in your life. And those spells are so easy, even a child can do it. So this book is filled with different spells that I've learned over the years from my family, passed down from grandma and everything. And also those are spells that I've actually tried and I know that they work. So this book not only teaches you step by step on the things that you can do that are so easy that a child can do it, but it tells you like the proper moon phase to use, alchemy, manifesting with numbers, numerology, and also the days of the week that best fit for this particular spell. So it tells you the timing of when to practice the spell, the days of the week, the moon phase. It shows you all the colors of the candles that you should be using and different planets. So for example, I show you like planet Jupiter is for Thursdays and the hours of the days that you should be doing the spell. So this is an easy road opener spell. So I know a lot of people like to do like different spell work, but if your roads are blocked, of course your spells are not going to work. So it's good to unblock yourself first and then start using the spell, especially with the new years and the new days to come. And also I have some amazing spells in here. This is a powerful quick money spell. So if you're in a bind for some money and you're just trying to get some money, and I even have some easy powerful spell to win game of chance. So if you are a gambler, now I don't promote gambling, but if you are a gambler and you're just trying to make some money and trying to make sure you win, these spells will definitely help you. It tells you the best days to do it. So it says the best days to perform this spell is on a Thursday, Jupiter day. Jupiter is the planet of good fortune, luck, and expansion. Jupiter is the best day to perform spells that boost luck and increase your chance of success in any game of chance or any money spell, period. It has a list of so many spells that you can incorporate in your life with this new year to bring prosperity. And I even put some bonus spells on here, which for Saturday is a day to do like protection work. So I have a spell for like send back to sender. So I put some bonus spells on here, and then a protection with Archangel Michael. So there's so many spells on here. Removing the evil eye spell, so you can remove evil eye in your money and also in your everyday life. New Year home blessing spell, and I know it's been a few days since the new year started, but you can always do a home blessing spell any days of the week. As long as you need it, you could do it. So anyways, guys, this is my book. It's called Crown of Success by Jenny, and it's available on Amazon, the ebook and also the physical copying. So please grab a copy if you're interested in supporting this channel. This is a way to support the channel and to support me as well for putting out, content every day for you guys. So enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this book, and I hope you go and grab your copy, whether it's the ebook or the physical copy. I say have a physical copy, but it's really up to how much, your wallet and what you can afford. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Mwah. This is a shameless plug, so just check out my channel, okay? Love you guys. Mwah.